Now we're going to start off by saying there's a couple extra additives to this match. To begin with, Alexei Morozov.
Who's Victor's best buddy.
Who's Victor's best buddy in the world. They are good old buddy pals. But anyway, he was a special guest referee. He is also the same person that Cage beat for the title.
Yeah,
but here
so
was
a lot of bad blood.
Here was the thing. If Cage won, Morozov would be traded automatically to ASW. If Victor won, Alexei would stay in TCW, but he would receive no world title shot for the rest of 2011.
No, as long as Victor's champion.
As long as Victor's champion. I thought it was the rest of 2011.
No, as long as Victor's
so that can last even longer.
Yeah.
For as long as Victor's champion.
No, he's going because Bart's going to beat him at ET.
Who's going to beat him at ET?
Bart.
Bart's going to beat him at ET.
Coming for you, Roger.
That's one of Matt's characters.
Yeah.
So really, this was a lose-lose situation for Alexei. 100%.
Not happy about it.
I mean, 100%. This is a lose-lose. Anyway, that being said, so here you got the guy who created Rage, held the world title for what, a year and a half?
That's ridiculous.
It was a year and a half of title reign, which is honestly ridiculous all around. Nothing against you, Chris, whatsoever. Just
too long.
Yeah, there's a such thing as a too long title reign, and that was one of them.
Yeah, that's okay.
But moving on. Basically screwed over Alexei, screwed over Cage.
And then beat up Victor, too.
And beat up Victor after the match, so he really screwed over everybody.
That's what Daniel Dare does. He just screws over everybody.
And Victor Laputa, new world champion. Me, personally, I'm happy for Roger. Dude, you've been around forever. I'm glad you finally got your comeuppance.
Yeah. His character is the son of chaos, he believes. You know, in chaos ruling. And he kind of runs that character. And in that character, you know, sometimes he goes off and is not, you know, concerned about belts. So it's taken him a little while to get here, but
he's here.
He's here. He deserves it.
We're glad for you, man. Congratulations. Return of Motown. Your character returned.
Well, no, he isn't my character.
Well, I mean, he tagged with your character.
Yes.
I mean, he returned.
That was huge.
That was really big.
And the reason I saw it comes because my character him.
You were the reason Motown left.
I was the reason he left, and they brought him back.
Yeah, he came back that was really huge.
Yeah, so
Nightwalker won the Street Fight title from Rebecca Harding.
A new Nightwalker.
It's a different Nightwalker. I really get confused by those.
It's Raven.
It's Raven, but I really don't understand how that happened. I don't. It confuses me sometimes.
No, look.
There's like demon possession in there or something like that.
No, look. It's very simple. Lori was the old Nightwalker, and she lost the Street Fight title, Hardcore title, to Rebecca Harding,
which was an interviewer.
Yes. Think Vicky Guerrero. Okay.
That was horrible.
But it's true.
It's true. It's damn true.
Yes. And then her father, the Lord of Darkness, took away her title of Nightwalker and gave it to her sister Raven.
So Raven already see that thing just I really got confused.
It's a simple.
I really got confused.
It's as clear as purple crayon.
Clear as purple crayon. Are you serious?
Yes, I'm going there.
So anyway, what else matches were that week? It's been about 2 weeks.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what Bar Machine was in that.
Mixed tag.
Yeah, basically it's a wild card tag match. Which out of it, Dyer and Akerson became the new tag team, new number one contenders.
That's right. The
tag team champions.
Tag team champions retain.
Legendary.
They actually, I mean, I personally, I have a soft spot for Legendary.
I like Legendary
because I'm not proud. I'm not ashamed to say this. Back in the day, when I had my own little fed, I ran into this little guy. Fresh out of the business. His name was Scott Grace. I took him under my wing. I showed him how things worked. And I saw a lot of potential in him. And he ended up getting a world title shot, held the world title, all that different stuff. I left for 5 years, come back, and they're like, hey, have you heard of this guy, Scott Grace?
Yeah.
And I'm like, little Scotty is grown up.
He's a legend.
I'm really glad. It's always nice to see the people that you invest interest in actually pull something off.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy for him. And I'm happy for Kyle. Me and him have talked offline several times. Online several times. He's a really nice guy. So I'm very happy for them.
They beat actually Alexei and Archangel.
Archangel.
Who they hate each other, and actually Alexei just abandoned them.
I wrote that match.
Did the good old...
I wrote that match.
See ya!
That was basically Joel's one requirement for that match. I wrote that match.
Going home.
But, so that's what happened on the...
and don't forget...
Oh, Matt Blake lost his global championship
to... Mr. Storm. I can't... Which Storm? I can't remember.
Jason Storm?
Jason. It was Jason Storm.
There's like 5 Storms in there somewhere.
Yeah.
It was Jason Storm.
Which Matt Blake lost the Global Coach Championship.
Thanks because of Roger.
And
Roger, dude, how greedy are you?
And
you won the world title.
And you cost Matthew Blake.
And you cost Matthew Blake beating your old record for longest reign in the global title. How greedy of a man are you?
I'm not going to say anything, because if anyone gets close to my triple threat or my Daredevil title, I'm coming for you.
Same thing for me. If anyone gets close to my TV title reign,
you got to lose it first.
Yeah, I got to lose it first.
And I was going to say this right now, it's a Global Coast title, but we called it that before TCW called those, before TNA called those the Global Coast. So I was eating news.
You copy TNA. No. We didn't do that. Moving on to the other side.
ASW. Chris the Gorilla Hoff.
New world champion.
Now, that was a funny match because
it involved a shotgun.
Well, no, because
it involved the vampire.
Hey,
as a referee.
Hoff is the face here.
Yeah.
But there was massive cheating to get him to win it. He had a blatant referee. He had the president of the company in his pocket, and I'm thinking, well, who's the face here?
Yeah, seriously.
So, but I'm not saying that it was a bad. It was just because Hoff is an anti-face anyway, so it worked.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of like...
he's the face right now because he's not in our group.
Because he's facing RVN. Because RVN is the bad guy who can never be a face.
RVN's always the bad guy.
Well, he believes in... His catchphase is...
Abortion is only a call away.
That has to be a heel.
That's a heel automatic. So, RVN, he took some time off. Yeah. Don't worry, Chris.
We got it.
We got it taken care of. The captains are not going to fall.
That's right.
We're still the captains.
Now, you had a close call at the pay-per-view. Close one.
I literally beat the will to live out of somebody.
You beat him into a coma.
I beat him into suicide. He didn't have a coma. I beat him into suicide.
Did he commit suicide?
No, I think he's back now.
Okay.
He took suicide attempt. I don't know.
Well, for those of you who don't know, it's Dennis Mitchell's characters, which Jake Murphy, which Dennis has a very unique way of writing. We love Dennis, but yeah.
It's kind of the same thing with Nightwalker again there for me. Sometimes I'm really getting lost. I
gotta go back and read some promos.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah.
Had a good match with Jake Murphy.
Had a great match with Jake Murphy. Won it. Bob Backlund style. Crossface chicken wing. I didn't even know my character knew a crossface chicken wing. But I'm thinking of putting that in one of his finishers now, man. It's a crossface chicken wing.
And you should call it Backlund approved.
Backlund approved. So not only did I win my title, but 2 days earlier, before the pay-per-view, I defeated the record for the longest reigning TV champion. I'm hoping I'm going to get to 200. I'm hoping for the 200. I haven't really counted it down. I think it was like...
What was the record?
I think it was like 120 something.
So you'd have to hold it...
basically another about... At this point,
to Hell's Holiday.
2.5 months.
Hell's
if I can
Holiday.
make it to Hell's Holiday.
Which is the October pay-per-view. And that's another thing that we should bring up about eFeds. We only have 6 pay-per-views a month. A year.
That would be horrible. A year, so basically one every 2 months.
So we actually have build up for our pay-per-views.
And you can have feuds.
Oh.
That's really nice. But
I'm old school guy with pay-per-views.
I like old school pay-per-views.
I don't like this pay-per-view every month.
It's just too much. You can't build a feud. Or you end up having
a
6-month Christian Randy Orton feud for the world title. That's really just drives us crazy. We'll get into that later.
Yeah.
But
that's the second half of the video.
Yeah, that's the second half.
First half's EFED in terms
and I think basically we're gonna end up having 3 videos because it's taking us forever.
Yeah.
But moving on. Yeah, I won.
Yeah.
You won.
I won. Yuki won the #1 contendership in a wash.
I haven't done this yet. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Basically, I'm saying you're welcome because I wiped out his 2 guys weeks before he even faced them. So
they flaked on us, which a flake is someone who goes inactive.
Leave.
Chief of Staff in Dark Tiger. In a match with it's kind of a mini Money in the Bank kind of thing. You can cash in for any title, but it was like I can't cash it in like after a match. I have to say before the week. Say I want to do it this week.
And you have to do it before Emotional Trauma.
Yes. So it's only like a 2-month period.
But we will say this right now. We're heels right now. We're bad guys.
Well, I got some faces.
Well, our ASW characters are heels. His CCW characters are faces.
Mega face.
I'm all heel. I've learned that I like being a heel. Because I can say whatever I want.
Well.
And then just say, hey, I didn't say it. My character said it. He's a butt.
Or if you're the Hoff, you can say anything you want to because his character is a jerk.
Yeah, there.
I knew you'd like that. That's for you, Joel.
I actually like that definition. I'm going to use that later. Thank you, Joel.
Thank you for the bullets. But with Boredom Machine, you can say anything because they just say it's Boredom Machine.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, what else happened? ASW. You're the TV champion. Triple threat. We had a new triple threat champion.
New triple threat champion.
A new one. My record will never be broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kong. Killer Kong. James. No. Different Kong. James Killer Kong. He won He won the triple threat title and then tagged with me the next show. And he's upset because apparently he thinks I stabbed him in the back. I don't know. We won. And the W is a W.
W's W.
And that was not a crooked ref.
That was the King of Hardens.
That was not a crooked ref.
That's a great gimmick.
And he wasn't used to being an official, so his counts might be faster every once in a while. Inconsistencies, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Back to the pay.